Good afternoon, or good morning to those of you who are joining us from the Great West Coast. I am Ed Campbell, the president of NASSCO, and I want to personally thank you for your time today. We have had just an overwhelming response to participate in this webinar, which reinforces the fact that CIPP is a very important issue to our industry. Today we will be talking about our CIPP curriculum. However, you should note that in future ITCP courses, we will be including other technologies, including pipe bursting, which is currently under development, and manhole rehabilitation, which we hope to offer sometime in 2010. Underground industry professionals online with us today include folks from many sides of the fence: municipalities, engineering firms, industrial organizations, contractors, and vendors. I welcome all of you to this presentation. Due to this large number of participants, and in order to avoid excessive background noise, your audio capabilities are currently muted. However, at the end of the session, we will open up the floor for a question and answer period. At that time, if you have a question, your voice will be heard. Please note, though, only those participants who have called in via the telephone or are on using headphones with their computer speaker system will be able to ask us questions. So if you need to, now would be a good time to call the telephone number displayed on your control panel, which should be to the right of the presentation screen. Remember, when you call in, you're going to be prompted for your 2-digit PIN number assigned to you. It's unique to you, and that audio PIN will allow you to communicate with us. I also want to take a moment to let you know that this webinar will be recorded and uploaded to the NASSCO website, so don't worry about having to take a lot of notes, as a copy of this presentation will be made available to you, and you can play it at your leisure to pick up any items that you forgot. Very quickly, for those of you who are not familiar with NASSCO, we are the National Association of Sewer Service Companies. Established in 1976, we have remained committed to setting industry standards for the rehabilitation of underground pipelines and to assure the continued acceptance and growth of trenchless technologies. Networking, education, and training, including this ITCP course, are a critical part of what we do. In the essence of time, if you want to learn more about NASSCO, please visit us online at www.nassco.org. Okay, so let's get started. Again, I'm Ed Campbell, and I'm going to be one of 2 presenters working with you today. I am currently, as I said, the president of NASSCO. You can see by my photo up there that I have a lot of years of experience, approximately 30 in engineering, and have worked with the design and installation of buried pipelines in more than 42 countries around the world. I am recognized as somewhat of an expert on CIPP, and I've had the luxury of being on all sides of the equation: owner, consultant engineer, manufacturer, and contractor. My co-presenter today is Gerhard, Jerry as we know him, Munchmeyer. He is currently NASSCO's technical director, and he has an amazing 45 years of wastewater and water industry experience as owner, engineer, consultant, and contractor. Again, he specializes in CIPP as well as pipe bursting and manhole rehabilitation and many other technologies. His company provides training and consulting services to the trenchless industry from both a design and a construction perspective. With that, I'm going to turn the mic over to Jerry, and we're going to start the presentation.
Well, thank you, Ed. Hello, everybody. Presentation today will include an overview of the Inspector Training and Certification Program for cured-in-place pipe. So let's ask ourselves, what is cured-in-place pipe? Well, CIPP is the most widely used technology for the renewal of sewer and other pipelines today. The technology has been the solution for a variety of pipe renewal projects in virtually every market segment for over 30 years. Virtually every size and shape of pipe or conduit has been renewed using this technology. CIPP is currently the fastest growing technology for renewal of collection systems and is also positioned to provide solutions for water distribution systems in the future. So let's ask ourselves, what is ITCP? it's the acronym for the Inspector Training and Certification Program. The curriculum is focused on the inspection and field documentation of cured-in-place pipe installations. The course is designed, the two-day course is designed to teach the inspector what to observe and record during the CIPP installation. Included in the manual that will be a permanent possession of any student that comes to the course will be over 20 sample inspection forms that will guide the inspector in preparing their own for the specific project that they may be involved in. And it gives him a basis for his inspection procedure out in the field and his ability to document the information that he receives in the field. Just want to make a point that the course is not designed to teach the inspector how to design or install the CIPP. These are primary obligations of the design engineer and the installation contractor, respectively. The inspector is merely there to observe. So why do we need an inspector training program? Because quite frankly, even though many systems are properly installed, sometimes they can be ugly. This particular picture shows a liner that may have been slightly mismeasured, and a slight wrinkle appears on the side of the wall. Throughout the course, these kinds of defects will be discussed and recommendations made to the students. So what is the NASSCO certification program? The NASSCO certification program is an industry peer-reviewed training and certification program. So other members of the industry have had a chance to review this program and make comments prior to it ever being launched as a training program. The program provides the inspector with a better understanding of the CIPP technology and what to expect during installation. The CIPP technology applications are reviewed with specific references to pipe condition. The program emphasizes installation quality and what's acceptable to meet the requirements of the contract specifications. The student is reminded that a good detailed specifications will help the inspector perform his or her duties in the field. Key inspection and testing procedures recommended during the installation are reviewed with the students so that he has a better understanding of what these procedures are. The student is taught the importance of structural requirements of the installed CIPP meeting the specification requirements. Complete review and pictorial display of potential defects are discussed, and which ones should be of concern and which ones are merely cosmetic. The program is interactive, where questions can be asked throughout the course. So during the day-and-a-half, two-day course, the questions don't need to be held to the end. They can be asked throughout the course, and we have detailed discussions on specific issues of interest and concern to the students at that time. What do we anticipate the program results to be? Essentially, our goal is to arm an inspector with sufficient CIPP knowledge to provide additional resource during the field construction to enhance the success of an installation, and to ensure that the customer's specification requirements and expectations have been met. The inspector, essentially, a well-educated and knowledgeable inspector, will ensure that more projects reach a form of success during the installation process. That's just a basic introduction to the program. There are 5 chapters to the two-day program. I'm going to turn it over to Ed at this point to review Chapter 1. Ed, take it away.